Anyways, welcome to Jerry Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 14 of Legacies, entitled, This Feels a Little Culty. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes in just a few moments. Last few episodes, no Lizzie. She's gone off. Finch and Josie seem to have sealed the deal. Werewolf, witch, tongue style. Landon wasn't Landon. Landon was a bone guy, but Landon is back, and he breaks up with Hope because it's that time again, and Cleo leaves the Salvatore school, leaving Caleb scratching his head. Landon also leaves, so Landon and Cleo are going to team up together. Hope is left dumbstruck, basically. And the only person right now that's really winning in life, because MG had to mind wipe his friend, which we touched none on in the last episode. The only person that's actually winning at all here is Joe for the moment. So, with that in mind, the whole last episode was basically a big Cleo exposition dump about who she is. She was in Pandora's box. She was placed there to escape Malivore. She dated Leonardo da Vinci. She's really, really fucking old. And she's the one that's been creating the monsters. Like, it was a huge pivotal moment of the season, but the twist for some reason didn't feel as like, oh my God, as it should have. And I don't know why, because I adore Cleo's character. But I don't know. Maybe it's the whole Malivore thing and the monsters. I don't know why it wasn't such a moment, you know? Regardless, I'll go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes when we get into the episode. Boop. And let's watch. This feels a little culty.
Hey there.
Hello there.
I'd introduce myself, but doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we know who you are.
What does is that there's this problem I've been trying to solve for
18 months ago.
Time. And inspiration has finally
This whole show is taking place within 18 months.
Struck. I mean, I could be going crazy.
Got the birthday cake.
Definitely been a...
Legacies. Hashtag.
Bravo! Next up, Father Capulet, as portrayed by Wade Rivers.
And don't forget my scene partner, the Tribrid, as Tybalt, if we can find her.
Tibble. Tibble libble. Oh. Oh my
Entrance.
goodness.
Indeed.
Looks like I'm not late enough.
Come now.
She's razzled. She's frazzled. Her hair's a mess. She's been dumped. She needs ice cream and cookies.
She knew anyway when he promised nothing would ever come between you two.
Welcome to teenage love. Apologize. Or don't.
And scene.
Way to go, Wade. Woo.
He took us to right where MG is now.
Wait, do you think something happened to him?
I'm more worried about what he's already done.
I hope he's not ripping and roaring and horn. You know, MG, a horny little thing.
But it's no one's problem but
As you,
mine.
as you should be upset, yeah? Wow.
Great. Seems totally under control. In which case, maybe you can help me with something?
Does it involve punching things?
Possibly. Lizzie went
Get
on
that
this
comb.
witchy wellness retreat that Dad thought would be a good idea, but I haven't heard from her in over a week. I think that she might be in trouble.
Gotta go save Lizzie. Yeah. This is Blade music kicking in.
You want to be the man? You got to beat the man. Come on.
No,
I ain't doing it.
you gotta beat the woman.
Alpha jealousy.
Alpha Challenge! Woo!
So much.
Jed, you're already 0-1, bro. You're 0-1 when it comes to this. Maybe you should win this one. And then she can come back and redeem herself.
The element of surprise. We're too exposed out here. We should head.
She's so amazing.
Andy
She's
Serkis?
been a real mentor to me.
How exactly did she help you?
Andy reframed my former limiting mindset to reflect my emotional goals.
Girl.
Okay, I'll say it. This feels a little culty.
Roll credits!
We're just a collection of like-minded individuals, all following the teachings of a brilliant and charismatic leader. Until I got here.
Oh, she's
And
a
then her
fallen
petty
star.
jealousy and
She's
anger
Lucifer.
knocked her down a peg. Well, several. Into the red. That's why it's so important.
So they had their little popsicle sticks, like green, yellow, red. I remember those. Damn, she's in the red. That's crazy.
To stay focused.
That's a call home.
On your own path.
Now, could I have a less accomplished volunteer? Someone who needs help controlling negative emotions.
That would be Hope. Hope Andrea.
It's Hope, right?
Oh, I didn't raise my hand.
So you don't harbor any negative emotions.
I just don't need your help controlling them.
When we aren't in control, it's difficult to trust those who are.
Don't you hate that shit? They always want to call on somebody that don't have their hand raised. Don't do that. My hand ain't raised, but I don't want to fucking answer. I don't want to talk. I don't care if I didn't talk the whole time. My hand's not raised. I don't want to. Leave me alone.
Oh no, I don't trust you because you're a fraud.
There's her powers. Oh, she went through every...
I'm so glad you did.
Oh my God, now it's...
Suddenly, I feel better.
Everything
This is a power
just
my
came over
coven
me.
has spent generations mastering.
Yeah,
Empathic
manipulation.
transference. That's why I must always wear gloves.
Okay, rogue.
Skin-to-skin contact with an empath can feel overwhelming for the uninitiated.
I'm so angry.
When I saw you working with Hope, saying all those things about how great she is, it's triggering for me because I've heard those things like a million times before. But I know that that is silly because you chose me to help you lead the purification ritual next week. So
Not anymore.
if you could just juice me back up.
Oh,
I don't
I'm
have all my
afraid I
crap.
need to conserve my energy.
Mm.
Given recent events, I've moved the ceremony up.
Yep, me and Hope, we're just gonna...
And by
Ah.
recent events, you mean?
Hope is very, very special, like you said. She's so powerful, we don't need to recruit any more witches, so I wish you
Back.
well in it.
Yeah, thank you. Namaste. Yeah, bows, hugs and kisses. Going back into my... Yep, not right.
Son of a bitch.
That hiking was found
Liz,
in these
you poor
woods,
thing.
mauled to death and drained of blood. And now
You will be. So I'll be back to blue before you with that attitude.
Face facts. We're both cherry red, Samantha.
Yeah,
Which
you're
sucks
both
hard
angry.
enough. So let's just call a truce.
And be friends.
Bye. Annie's glove. This isn't supposed to be in the wash. Just a minute ago, but
Now it's just...
now I feel above them all.
Is it just the gloves? Does the gloves just help? Is that gonna be the stupid thing?
Good luck on your journey.
Go blue yourself.
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die.
No, not that kind. I'm not tying him up. I'm taking him.
Every orphan kid grew up in some time like around a bar and they just learned how to play pool with bikers and shit. Oh, they're betting. They're betting. Yeah, it's all right, Jed, bro. You lost your alpha status. Somehow you got it back. That's still uncertain. And it's going to go away again. So congrats. Another new character shows up that's also a werewolf and immediately becomes the alpha because you have nothing else for them to do.
Produces psychotropic effects. Triad. That's never good.
Who's there?
I never understand. Why'd you drop it? Did you get scared? Why would you try to open it right there? Just read it, pocket it, and leave. Think with your brain. Terrible. Now there's broken glass. Somebody's on to you, and you know who it is. Isn't it crazy Landon's mother's just actually gone?
maybe Rick was right. So that this never happens again.
But you can't just assume it was MG. Right. There's a fucking crocodile out in the woods. Damn cicada bug. The Wendigo.
Oh, damn.
Actually, I thought it had to happen eventually, bro. Motherfucking Wendigo. Look at it. Feeling freaky as hell.
Pliant. Well, maybe your sob story would land a little better if you weren't doing the same thing to every witch here.
Said the self-indulgent daddy's girl who's never had a real problem in her life.
She's
I
had real
overcome
problems.
a lot.
She has.
You're clearly not an empath, so what's the ritual really for?
Sorry, that information is
It's
for
my
blue
fault.
crystal witches only. Speaking of, after all, the ritual requires a human sacrifice.
Oh my goodness, it's just like the
Murdered.
what you call it?
I noticed.
The ritual they do. Gemini merger.
Even taking a shot. Just one. I missed.
She's going behind the back and doing tricks on
I'm
it.
still your alpha. Not for long, bro.
Honestly. You gonna miss on purpose? That boy looks sad. That's all he's got. That's all he can do, bro. She's creepy as fuck. Creepy. Look at that face. Imagine waking up and seeing that staring at you. No thanks. Fucking no thanks. But also, come on, man. She's got like the dark magic version where she had to do that. Now she has to do it in white clothing.
You're independent all of a sudden. Going to Mystic Falls High all by yourself. Oh, wait. You're already back at the Salvatore School. I guess that phase lasted about as long as your Dark Josie bender.
Damn. Digging deep. Oh, I'm about to crack
And
into
now
it.
you're here, worried about me and Hope, and completely neglecting your own happiness with Finch in the process. I mean, at least I'm trying to be happy.
Are you seriously pinning this on me right now? You're the one that indoctrinated us into a freaking cult, and I'm
Free.
Back to normal. You are brilliant, and I love you.
I'm here.
Oh, you're inside a fucking cave system.
I heard that growl.
Stalactites,
Followed a stream of blood.
stalagmites.
Yours, obviously. Oh man, is that a tooth? I wonder who has whatever this belongs to in the monster pool.
Wendigo.
You're not gonna believe it, Rick. Wendigo.
Come on.
Come
It's
on.
never a Wendigo.
Until today, I got a few licks in with the shovel before I ran, but that thing hits a lot harder. I'd be dead if I hadn't found this place.
This is where MG's been hiding out.
I was wrong about him.
Yes, you were. Found his
I
diary.
read his journal.
I've been bleeding and wounded, but I took time to read the brother's journal.
He's been helping people. Needs to work on a superhero name, but
MG must have got the blood on him from trying to stop the Wendigo.
come on, let's get you out of here before it comes back for seconds.
I'm already here, Alaric Sharpsman.
Too late.
Something about being abundant in the palace. It's a big ass bowl of Kool-Aid right there in that goddamn gladiator trophy.
Hope, Andrea, Michelson.
That guy,
Joe, is there something you wanted to say?
that guy hit in the back of the head with a fucking mallet. Fucking cartoon stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna say anything?
Yes. But
Because you're lying to yourself. You're mad at Landon, and you're blaming him for the breakup. But it's not all Landon's fault, and deep down you know that.
Smack him in the face with lilac.
You've known that you and Landon have been biologically incompatible since he literally dissolved after having sex with you. But you chose to deny that fact, and now you know that neither you or Landon can ever truly be happy together.
What I know
Oh, which
is
is
that I
all
moved
bullshit.
heaven and earth to bring him back to me.
Yep.
And he didn't even tell me when he was still alive. And then he left me all over again.
I like how you did.
Finally did the one thing that you weren't strong enough to do.
Damn, left.
Hope? Is that you?
That's the last of them, Hope. Hurry up.
Never doubted you, Rock.
MG, bro. Yeah.
Thanks for distracting them for me.
Wendigos have hearts of ice. It's their weakness. Like sunlight for a vampire. Unless you use that weakness.
He always speaks so poetically.
And make it your strength. I had Wendigo in the monster pool.
I was doing research on it, bro.
Lizzie, wake up. You're gonna be okay.
Not the Gatorade, bro. Oh, on top of the camera, but it's in rain form on this side. Now she's gonna pop a swan dive into the fucking Sarlacc pit.
Hey guys, I think I figured out what Andy was trying to do. She's turning us into pandas.
What the?
But I don't want to stop helping people either.
Well, let's do both. Come on. Let's go home.
I'm glad Rick's not mad at him. Put that out there. That's the last fucking song I'd ever expect to play in this, by the way. I'm glad Rick's not mad at him. He admitted it. He admitted his faults. It is what it is. Keep it moving.
Okay, hear me out.
Oh, boy. It got me. Genuinely got me. Can you imagine reading this script right here?
1, 2.
Jesus.
That was fun.
Start the fate. What the fuck? They're actually playing like a knockoff Imperial March. Hashtag bloop. Where the fuck am I? Hope accompanies Josie and Lizzie to a wellness retreat for witches. Finch challenges Jed for the alpha for a game of pool. And so they do. What else? What the fuck else y'all want me to say right now? They play a game of pool. Finch loses on purpose. 100% intentional, just so Fuckhead can win, keep his alpha status. Hopefully it's more of a friendship thing, and he doesn't see her as anything else other than what she is, because she seems to be full-on lesbianist. And hopefully Jed doesn't try to make it awkward, because Josie doesn't need that. MG, out being a superhero. No, well, Ethan was at the beginning of it. No Caleb, no Landon, no Cleo. Just more, instead of focusing. I think maybe that's it. Maybe that's one of the things I don't like. Is like you have a critical moment where you could really, really, really hyper focus on Hope dealing with the breakup, but instead she goes off to cult land and everything's kind of like not taking as seriously as it should be. It's upsetting. That's all. It's just a little bit upsetting. I think I'll kind of leave it at that, because I'm pretty sure I just watched an off-brand fucking Temu Darth Vader rise from the ashes, and I think I have to mentally prepare myself for whatever's about to happen. So I think we should go on and go over to the next episode. Before we do, again, they keep trying to push the narrative that Hope and Landon are just not compatible. So hopefully it is a situation where they can flip it and they do end up being compatible. And then it's never a Wendigo, so this time it was the Wendigo, which is a very nice chain of events. Dorian able to admit that he was wrong, thinking that this guy died to a vampire, taking this whole oath right before he gets attacked by the Wendigo. And again, I'm glad they're not saying Wendigo. What a show. Episode 14 was entitled This Feels a Little Culty. Episode 15 is entitled A New Hope. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen, as always, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.